Episode 283. Update your console to play back-and-pack games on PS5. EA Play on xCloud too. Minecraft comes to Smash. Hey kiddies, buy FIFA Ultimate packs for Christmas. Diarrhea questions and beer.
Which plant seed should this bullet poop?
Ferns.
Him.
The manhood flying out of my mouth.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
Alright, we're back with episode 283 of The Little Couch, and I'm Man, the one and only man who can lick my elbow and bite my own ear. In your face, pigeon.
So bendy. You're so bendy.
That's right. I can dislocate my jaw, you should see it.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
Anyways, hey listeners, it's been a little while since I said this, but if you are enjoying our weekly podcast, go ahead and give us a smash rating on your subscribe button. All those likes and 5 stars and everything, you know. Oh my god.
100 stars.
That's right. Now, if you are enjoying it and you can think of a question or a comment or any kind of feedback, hit us up at Little Couch anywhere you can find us at Little Couch, because it's www.littlecouch for websites, or at Little Couch on Twitter, or yeah, whatever. Anyway, just send us something. Give us a little shout out that you're listening.
Anything.
That's right.
Say something, please.
All right. But thank you so much for listening to the cast and coming back to listen to us. We do appreciate it. All right, pre-game diarrhea of the mouth. Ireland's Supreme Court has ruled that bread sold by the fast food chain Subway contains so much sugar that it cannot be legally defined as bread.
That's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar.
The ruling came in a tax dispute brought by Bookfinders Limited, an Irish Subway franchisee, which argued that some of its takeaway products, including teas, coffees, and heated sandwiches, were not liable for value-added tax.
I like that they call them takeaway. They kind of sprinkled the little Irish lingo in there.
Right, yeah, because it's not just a sandwich, it's a fast food sandwich.
Right, and then they meant to go, not takeaway.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Damn you, Irish people.
So, the panel of judges rejected the appeal Tuesday, ruling that the bread sold by Subway contains too much sugar to be categorized as a staple food. That's quoted staple food, which is not taxed. There's no dispute that the bread supplied by Subway and its heated sandwiches has a sugar content of 10% of the weight of the flour included in the dough, which exceeds the 2% specified, the judge said.
It crushes the 2% specified.
Right, exactly.
It's 5 times more.
10% sugar. I had no idea.
It's just all sugar. No wonder everybody's humongous.
Right. I thought
I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to have a Subway sandwich. Nope, you're just having a sugar stick.
That's right. With some lettuce and some meat inside of it.
There's vegetables on it.
Yeah. Holy hell. So, what the hell did whatchamacallit do to lose all that weight then? What the hell was his name? The guy at the Subway.
The creeper that's in prison now?
Yes. Jared, that's right, yeah. I mean, did he just eat his on a tortilla?
Maybe just ate the meat in the lettuce part.
Threw the bread out.
Where that meat came from. No, the whole thing is subject to questioning.
That's crazy.
Why'd they stop at just the bread?
Yeah. Sugar-infused ham.
I don't know that they didn't put sugar in.
Right. Sugar-infused cheeses.
Giant soda.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. I'm eating Subway like the commercial says.
I got the Diet Coke.
I got all the fake chemical sugar. It's not even real sugar.
So anyways, there's a question, and I think it's from Pigeon. It says, great. Now the Irish government won't let me eat delicious bread. What is this, New York?
Right. No sugars, no breads. You have no control. The government will tell you what to eat.
That's right. I think the New York reference is that sugar tax that they put on their sodas and stuff in New York.
Right. Larger than whatever the limit is, 16 ounce or whatever, right. 12 ounce.
Which, I mean, as the world continues to get more obese, it seems like it's not maybe a bad idea, but I don't know.
Right.
That could be just me.
I'm siding with the court here. Like, you can't push this thing off. I know there's some sugar in bread. Everybody knows
Of
that.
course.
But if it's all sugar, like where's the dough? Where's
Right.
the flour?
Yeah.
Where's the room for the yeast in here?
Well, when we were rolling out the loaves, instead of putting flour on the pan so it didn't stick,
Spilled sugar,
we just lined it with sugar so it wouldn't stick, you know.
and it was delicious. So we sold it
Oh my god. Holy
for
shit.
$5 foot long.
Right. Now I'm wondering if it's all the breads or if it's just like some of them, because there's like the country style, there's the honey wheat, there's the everything else. I'm wondering if the specific ones or all of them are just made with that much sugar.
It's a good question, because you think sometimes if you had to in an emergency, like I'm trying to be reasonable with my lunch here. I'm on the road. I'll get a Subway. I'll get it on a wheat roll. I'll try to get turkey or tuna or something. And then it turns out you might as well just have gone to McDonald's anyway.
Right. And that's what I'm thinking, because that's typically what I do whenever I go to Subway. I'm just like, I don't really like fast food cold sandwiches. I'd rather just go to a
Right.
deli. But I'm like,
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
I'm going to do it.
100%.
I'm going to do it somewhat healthily. That's why I chose going to Subway over McDonald's. But yeah, this is just slapping
Nope.
me in the face now. Now I feel like a jerk
Yeah,
or an
just go
idiot.
get that double quarter pounder. You might as well at least enjoy it.
Ugh,
It's the same
shit.
everything. Just to have a good time then. Choking
Might
down
have
some
less
crap.
sugar.
Right. You might have less sugar.
Right.
Get a Sprite, you'll have no caffeine, you'll be fine.
Diet Sprite. Diet Sprite.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, tastes like garbage. All right, beer and mash. Speaking of things that actually taste good,
I
what
got
are you
something.
drinking?
It's good. I got a repeat. Sorry, listeners. It's all I had left in the fridge. But it's Bell's. It's official from Bell's Brewery. It's an IPA
It's
from
officially
Michigan.
from Milwaukee.
Officially from Comstock, Milwaukee.
Nice.
6.4. What you got? Peanut
Uh,
butter bread?
no. Oh my god. Thank God I don't have that. Yeah, that was disgusting. Dragon's Milk from New Holland. It's a bourbon barrel aged stout out of Holland, Michigan. Ballack bottle and
Ballack.
Ballack. And 11...
For some reason, the way you said it reminded me of Borat, which then made me go, did you see that there's another Borat coming out?
I didn't.
Oh, yes, there's a second one coming.
Is that a thing?
I'm excited. Yes, I'm very excited.
Nice. 11% alcohol.
Nice.
All right, so
Great.
wait, so do you think the Borat will be in the movie theaters, or is this just going to be right to video?
That's a really good question. I don't know if he's going to put it directly to like Netflix or something along those lines. I just excited to see that he's doing another one, because that's one of my favorite characters.
Well, Ali
just in
G was on HBO, right?
Yeah, his show was on. The Ali G show was on HBO, like literally probably 20 years ago.
Right.
And he did Borat there. He did all his characters that have been a movie now. Like he did all of them. Probably Ali G was probably my least favorite one. But he did Borat on the show, and I know he did Bruno on the show, and he did the Bruno movie, which was out of this world. But Borat, it seemed like because it was so popular once the movie came out,
Right.
I think he sort of touches upon it. Like he couldn't do it anymore. Everybody recognized him. Like literally around, and even touches upon it in just the little preview for the new movie coming out.
Okay.
Like people recognize him, so I think he had to go to like middle of nowhere in the United States. So that's what's got me even more excited. That somehow I still don't know that he's a joke.
Oh my god.
So let's see what this group of people is going to say.
I'm just wondering if maybe he'll come to HBO then, just give him some business again, since they did the LIG and stuff so many years ago.
Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe at the break we'll take a quick look.
Yeah. All right, beer news. Craft Brew Alliance and Anheuser-Busch InBev jointly announced the closing of a months-long merger process and formally consummated a deal that's been years in the making. Under the terms of the deal, the stage for which was set more than 25 years ago, when Windmer Brothers Brewery, oh my god, brewery,
that's kicking already.
and Red Hook Brewery sold minority stakes to A and B in exchange for guaranteed access to its robust nationwide distribution network. AB will purchase the remaining 68.8% of Craft Brew Alliance that it doesn't already own for about $220 million.
Should have gotten the beer business. 220. That's enough to live on at least for a month.
Yeah. It's not as much as they got for Bethesda, or Bethesda
No,
got for Microsoft, but still a
no,
pretty
yep.
penny.
I feel like beer is probably a little bit easier to be able to figure out how to make than a video game.
Yeah, less people.
Different skill set. Different skill set.
Right.
Yeah, less people for sure is involved. Like if you can kind of cook and experiment, you could probably do it with 1 or 2, maybe 3. If you go wild, you round up to 5 people. A video game, I don't know that you can make a video game to get bought out by Microsoft in 5 people.
Yeah, probably not. I was
No.
gonna say, I know that one dude who made Fez or whatever. That was him and one other guy, I think, for the longest time.
Yeah.
And even that, I don't think. I don't think he got bought out. I could be completely wrong, but
Yeah.
I didn't think he
Right.
did.
But even still, I mean, because you can, if we wanted to brew a beer right now, we're like, let's do it. Let's aim for to get bought out by Anheuser-Busch. We could probably be up and running. We studied super hard and started brewing stuff like tonight. You know, how long do you think it would be before we whip out our first batch? A couple of weeks, maybe a month?
Well, I
Something
mean,
like
it
that?
at least takes them approximately a month to age and
Okay,
ferment and
let's double
everything
it.
else.
Let's call it 2 months.
Right. Yeah.
Let's even go further. By the first of the next year, we could have
Yes,
something ready to
100%
go.
correct.
If it was so tasty,
Right.
if it was so damn tasty, somehow they'll get a buzz and you put it out there and you hook up with a distributor. You know, you'd be up and running in 6 months. Seems like a fair thing to say.
Yes.
I don't think I could start to understand coding a video game in 6 months, let alone to write and then
No.
draw and come up with a story and then program and then test and then retest and then push it out to beta. And
Correct.
there's no way I could do that in 6 months.
No. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah.
And I know
getting
there is a
caught
lot of
up.
trial and error with beers and stuff, but yeah, it would be, I think, a lot
Mhm.
easier than the video game industry for us.
You could trial and error two dozen at a time if you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Exactly.
one had this much hops. This one had that much hops. This one had that much.
Yeah, because I guess you could start small too, and then it's just once
Yeah,
you get that
just make
flavor
small
correctly,
batches.
it's just make it much bigger. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Then multiply.
Right. Exactly.
My thought.
Yeah. Work on your math.
Right.
Okay.
Or I'm not multiplying any sort of video game coding.
No. Yeah. Not at all.
I think you need degrees. You need computer science, or I don't even know if that's correct, but you need something.
That's right. And I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Is it in a database? Now you're talking my language. I can look stuff up in a database. I can hook you up.
Well, I mean, I think Xbox came out with that Project Spark when they first
Right,
released
there
the
we go.
one, and that was supposed to be like a gateway introduction for you to go ahead and start easily creating video games.
Right.
Like they gave it
Which
where
means
it could
somehow-
almost be a world generator and stuff for you, and a character generator and everything for you, and to kind of take that part out of it. But
Right, which means that there's smart people behind that understand those things, that to get it to that level where you could just introduce it to somebody who has no concept whatsoever and say, you can make a video game, basically.
yes,
So
and
there's
again,
a lot
it's
of
just-
logic behind that.
Right. Yeah, and then it's having the time and stuff to come up with, okay, well, this person moves here, and this door will open.
Yeah, let alone just the imagine. Let's throw away all of the technical part. How do you even come up with a story? Like what? What are you going to come up with? What's the last story you invented?
Yeah, exactly. It'd probably end up looking like a really generic version of Mario,
Nope.
but like with a really, really bad like ET type of gameplay. My head would extend out and come back down into my shoulders again, and I could jump weird.
Yeah. Oh, great. How long did that take you? Oh, 4 years. Oh, it's horrible.
Exactly. Yeah, good job. You're fired.
Great. Get out of my office.
Holy shit. Anyway, all right. Jack Mayhoff, we're going to be our picker for the... Jack Mayhoff is the movie, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have
yes.
some little cards that I kind of made up here. I'm going to mix them around.
Good.
I'm not looking.
Make sure you throw one of them away. That's the penalty for not being here.
All right, I grabbed one, and it is Dan.
Yeah. All right. Movie, huh?
All right,
Okay.
yes.
All right. I'll be on it. I'm on it.
Okay.
Oh, that means we have to discuss last month's
Next
movie,
week.
doesn't it?
Yes.
Next week.
Next
Okay, good.
week. So we do our early because it is the end of the month, and in the beginning of next month, through our next episode, we will talk about. Oh shit! Actually, it's the beginning of the month right now. Shit.
Technically, get you on a technicality, but we'll give you the extra. We'll give you a grace week.
Yeah. Because, what the hell was the movie we had to watch last month? Oh my god, yeah, the gun hands.
The
Or the other
gun
one.
hand one,
Right.
or the other, which I couldn't find the other one. I looked for the other one because I watched some of the gun hand one, and I'll have an opinion. Spoiler alert: it's not positive.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. Yeah, wait till next week to get the full review. Yeah, it's
Tune in.
Oh, shit. All right, well, while you look for a movie, let's take a break and get a beer refill or just, I need to get a few sips in me. And we'll be back with Let's Talk Games. Need a friend? Pigeon too. Maybe you could be his friend. Screw him. Reach me at scotchhound_LC or our website, loadedcouch.com.
I hate tea and I hate kelk, but I love the Loaded Couch podcast. So listen on your favorite apps and our website, theloadedcouch.com.
Let's talk games. And I actually never did the Who We Are. I'm Scotchhound.
Oh, Space Plan's cool.
And Pigeon Peg Leg said he was going to join us, but I think he's lying. Screw him. He's just drinking water anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into let's be a refill. What'd you get? Did you get a refill or are you still?
No, it's still on this one, but I'm going to need one because I'm close to the end. I should have got up. I was staring into outer space.
Oh, come on. You were playing your guitar. Stop playing.
Nope. I was trying to figure out why my phone wasn't working.
Oh, gotcha. Everything seemed back to normal now. I mean, I did get the pick.
Yep. Good. Okay, good. So I think it's back then. Okay. So yeah, there's the little thing is the whole.
That's
whole
kind
thing.
of amazing.
Plugged into an outlet. That's it.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Especially since I have an old. It's only got 3 antennas on it, but an Asus, and that was kind of a pain in the ass. And even still,
that's exactly what I had.
I don't know if I can.
A 3 antenna Asus.
I don't know if I can remember the login and shit. I've just kind of never changed it. I think I've got like a 32-digit password on it, and it's fucking ridiculous. Anyway.
Forget it. It's easier just throw it away.
Kind of, sort of. I'm just like, no, I hope I don't have to factory reset this.
So I threw it in the trash.
Oh, shit. All right.
But yeah, if you were thinking of upgrading,
highly recommend.
It was so far. It couldn't have been any easier to set up.
Right. Okay. All right. Yes, I still have my Dragon's Milk, New Holland, bourbon barrel aged stout, baged. That's how I'm just gonna change barrel aged to baged because my mouth is saying baged. Black bottle, 11%. Okay, Frog of Destiny, picker of the game of the month, and if it's Pigeon, since he's not here, he doesn't get to pick.
That'll be for you.
So it is me. Wow,
yay! All right.
So I'll have to pick a game for the month of October, and I'll let you guys know next week. All right. Okay. Whoops, that's not where it's supposed to go.
Yep.
So, right. Games. Dan, what'd you play this past week?
Okay, so not much. I don't know what I was so busy doing, but not much of anything, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But I did play a little Ori, Will o' the Wisp, which I still enjoy a lot. I guess I must play slow. Okay. Because I think it said I'm like 23% of the way through, and I felt like I did a lot.
It is. If you don't kind of... are you doing like the side things where you're going and getting things for people and stuff like that too, or you
sometimes?
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah. Like I got. I think I brought one of the monkeys. Like I think he either lost a doll or a stick or something like that.
Or a blanket or something. Oh no, it might have been a doll.
Yeah, maybe it was a doll. So I think I found his doll, and I think I found one seed for the one guy that was like, "Oh, find me some herbs." So I think I found him a seed.
Okay.
And maybe there was like one other thing. Like I didn't do all of them. I found a hut. They're like, "Oh, go check out this hut."
Right.
So I did that.
Are you like tracking the things that you're doing, like going into hitting the like select button or whatever, and then going to like what mission you're on or what thing you're running and trying to do? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and I'll usually change it because I feel like I'm jamming on that select button almost as much as when we used to play Call of Duty all the time, and I would just check my score. Like I'm constantly looking at the map, be like, "Where am I? Where am I going?"
Right.
So I got to go up. So I got to go down. And then sometimes I'll just look for whatever mission is closest to me.
Okay.
Sometimes, but then other times I go, I want to do I want to go find that doll or whatever the heck he was looking for.
Right.
So but yeah, I live on that select button, constantly bringing up the map and cycling through all the different menus,
Okay.
checking all the different
All right,
superpowers.
so you're doing it right then. It is
Yeah, I
a
think so.
longer play game though. I mean, for as I want to say simplistic, it's not really a simple play game, but it is kind of simplistic. It is a longer play game.
Yeah, it's definitely you get a lot of game for it, and I wouldn't even really call it that. It's simple at first,
Right.
where when you first started up, like you sort of just jump and then you kind of get the sword. But then I like the way that they introduce all the new elements. Like it's almost like you go do a mission, and then the next mission, like okay, that's great, but look what you can do. Like now you can double jump. You're like, oh, cool.
Right.
And you do that mission, you go, oh, now look what you can do. Now you can teleport with the left bumper and zap yourself up to all the blue stuff. Like, oh, cool, I didn't think about that before. And it just almost every time, it's like, oh, okay, good. Oh, now I see. Now I can zip across the air. Okay. Now I
Yeah,
can
then you're
stick to
thinking, oh shit, back in this part of the map, I needed to do that because I couldn't get up to
Right.
that little location. Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. All right, I'll see you later.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And then I played a teeny tiny bit just earlier of Doom Eternal. I'm still on the I think it's the introduction, like the tutorial first level, and I already died once, but it seemed fun.
Did the music kick in like immediately?
No, I was a little disappointed that there was a little music just for the title screen,
Mm-hmm.
and there's music when you're playing the game, but there wasn't really much of anything. But maybe it's just because I'm still on the tutorial level.
Okay.
That maybe once I get to like quote unquote real level 1 or level 2, like and the action kicks up. But I mean, it's just nonstop running around, just blasting zombies in the head. So
Gotcha.
it's fun so far, but I'm only about 20 minutes in. I'm still on the first map.
Okay.
What about you? What'd you play?
I played the 2 games for the game of the month. I played Kona. I finally finished it.
Nice.
Pigeon was kind of picking on me the last few nights that we played. He's like, dude, how come you can't finish any games? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I finished Kona. I'm thinking, okay. I'm like, how much more do I have? And I told him where I was. He's like, oh, you got like 5 minutes. He's like, seriously, you load in, you just kind of run to this point and you're done. I'm like, okay. I mean, I figured that's what it was, but I couldn't. I was stupid. I'll get into it next week too. But I was stupid with the fact that I couldn't figure out how to defend myself. I thought that I left all of my like supplies back in my like vehicle.
Right.
And then I just wasn't hitting the right button, and I found it.
Oh, damn it.
It did.
I
It
had it
seriously took
all
like
along.
5 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, it was okay.
Oh, it was right there.
Yeah, exactly. So, so yeah, I played that. Played Carrion, which actually is really it's interestingly good. It's strange how the thing moves around the map.
You're like a blob, sort of, right?
You're kind of like. Do you remember in the Upside Down, the big character that was kind of like the
Yep.
shadow character that when it came back up to the regular world, it kind of when it killed people, it absorbed them. You're kind of
Yeah.
like that
Yep.
thing,
Okay.
but it doesn't take the form of like a 4-legged beast or anything. It's just like this blobby type of thing with like tentacles. It's weird.
Right.
But
Which they teased Stranger Things 3, right? It just hasn't been released yet.
No, it was released. 3?
3? Or maybe I'm saying 3 and I mean 4. I think I'm caught up all the way.
That's a good
I think.
question. I thought it was 3.
The one that I'm thinking of at the very end, like the very very end, they tease like I'm gonna say it's a Russian prison, and they say, oh, we have the American in there, and then it cuts to black, and that's the last thing I think I've seen. Unless I could be a whole season behind, but I don't think so, because I like the show.
You have to look
Started to
because
be real-
I'm trying to think
started to
because
be real
no, because I think that one's they found that they had that one.
Right. Wondering when season airs. July 4th. All right, that one. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of that ends. So season 4. When's that come out? September 30th. Last year? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, confirmed last year there'd be a 4th season. But when? Sorry. So Carrion. You're a blob. Upside down. That's where it came from.
Right. Yeah. No. Stranger Things 2 and 3 is out. Yes, so it's on.
Yeah,
3's on
okay, so I've
Netflix.
seen
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Carrion was good. Then we got our Overwatch weeklies done. Pigeon was super surprised. I tried starting earlier before he got on, not on purpose,
Mhm.
not to like screw him over or anything, but it was weird because I think 8 p.m. or 8, I think it's 8 p.m. is like for some reason the switch time. Because like I was telling you the last time that it goes from like the 3v3 to the 4v4.
Right. Okay.
So before I was playing it, and I was just doing Mystery Heroes because it was 3v3, and then all of a sudden I stopped playing. I was putting Jonas to bed, and I was doing some other things,
Mhm.
and we had like a soccer practice or something like that. So I come back, and he's like, "You want to play?" And I didn't win any of them earlier because I was
Right.
just playing Mystery Heroes only. I come back and 4v4 on. I'm like, "All right," and we banged everything out like within an hour. We finished all of
Right.
our
Oh wow.
weeklies. It was surprising, so it was good. So we played
And it's
that.
still just for the tokens, right? To get the
Um,
mystery boxes.
Well, yeah, if you get the weeklies done, every 3 that you finish, you get a loot box, and yeah, yes, it's exactly right. I
And I
mean,
get a spray paint.
it's kind of sorta. Um, I think Pigeon has almost 300 loot boxes unopened.
Jeez.
I,
So
I,
he doesn't open. He just wants to collect them.
yeah, exactly.
Got it.
And I think I have like 84 unopened right
Oh
now.
jeez.
But they're all just the common ones. So everything that I do open is just giving me like it's a duplicate, 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 duplicate. So it's like
Right.
but when they're doing like events like the Halloween events coming back up again,
Oh
where
okay.
they'll have like Junkenstein, they'll have specialty boxes that they release that you get specialty skins and stuff inside.
Right.
So they're a little
Yeah.
bit
Same
more
one.
desirable to play. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah. And then we got back into Destiny 2 because there was the 2 free downloads, I think through Games Pass,
Yeah. I saw that.
I
I actually
think.
saw that.
Shadowkeep
Oh,
and
the other one.
Eternal Light or something like that, I think it's called. So we started
Yeah.
playing that again. Just ran a few missions last night. And then I got back into Minecraft and
Nice.
I started a TLC world for the Loaded Couch. TLC 2, I
Mhm.
think it's called.
Cool.
And I've got my house. I'm just kind of working on it, making it better. And I was mining a
On
bunch. So
Xbox or on PC? Where'd you
on
play it?
Xbox. Yep.
Xbox.
Uh,
Did you play Destiny 2 when it first came out?
yes.
You did.
Yep.
And then
I
so you
never
played it,
bought any of the
took a break,
expansions though. Yes, took a
right?
big
And now you're
break.
going back.
Took a big
Right.
long break, yeah, because I think Division came out and we kind of just dropped the ball and we never went back to it.
Right. Got it.
But
Yeah, because I know I played Destiny. That was the last game. That was when my wife was pregnant with her first, so that was like 5 years ago.
original
Like 5.
Destiny,
It was 5 years ago for sure.
right?
So we played that kind of nightly because she was always sick or sleeping or whatever. So she was constantly just not not happy. So I had plenty of time on my hands.
Right.
So we played tons of Destiny, and then baby came, and there went most of my Xbox time.
Yeah,
But now I'm back.
right.
Back.
And that's Pigeon was like, I mean, we kind of ran out of shooty in the face type of games. I mean, other than the Overwatch, and we're still doing like the Halo Master Chief stuff. He's like, what
Right.
else are we gonna play? He's like, we kind of finished everything else because we did finish, like I said, the Division 2. So he's like, you want to just kind of, since we kind of dropped the ball and stopped after like the original release of
Go
Destiny
back.
2, you want to go back and just see what happened and see what's going on. So
Did you,
that's what we're
did
doing.
you pick up your same character, or did you start a brand new one?
No, all 3 of the same characters. The funny thing is I guess with the releases of the expansion packs, there's been like light level increases. So
Hmm.
like all my character was 700 or something like that, or 750, and everything is at like 1,000 now for your light level minimums.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there was a little bit of catch up that we had to do that, but it
Right.
went pretty quick. At
Is
least
it
for one
still
of
as
the characters.
grindy as the first one?
Yep, 100%.
It is.
Yeah.
Where you're running the same mission, like you want to do that mission again?
Kind of like
So
last night we
maybe I
did
can-
a strike. There was like a thing that went along with it where we had to. It was like something of the new area that we wanted to go to, and I guess to get some of those missions for the new like Shadowkeep or the Light Eternal, whatever it's called. We had
Right.
to run a strike or something last night that Pigeon picked, and I think it was like a strike that we've already run like 2 or 3 times. So
Right.
yeah, it is
Now I
kind of
get
grindy.
gloves.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got a helmet. All right.
At
Right. And it's funny because
least the helmets look like something, so you could sort of get hyped
right,
up
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah, true. And it's funny because Pigeon will be like, I made you leader. I'm like, do not make me leader. I don't know what I'm doing in this game anymore. It's been so long since we've played it. I'm like, I know that you've
Right.
memorized everything from this game from the first time you played it, so I just make him leader again.
Right.
Mm.
Just kick it right back.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, don't do that. Don't play those reindeer games. I'm not playing. All right, Microsoft news. Xbox has announced that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will also include EA Play and the EA subscription service for no additional cost starting on the console's launch. The Series X, I'm assuming, yes. Xbox also notes that some EA Play games will also be available for the Game Pass Ultimate users to play on Android devices through the xCloud. EA games supported by the streaming service have not yet been announced. So nothing new on that xCloud news. Yeah.
Let's just assume it's FIFA or NHL, so you can play that on the go from your phone somewhere.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Again, though, I still need to see, or I'd like to see what their anticipated controller configuration or look is going to be that you're playing with your phone. If you're kind of turning your phone into a Switch.
Trying to imagine what scenario you have that much time where you're just kind of sitting there by yourself, sort of chewing up clock, that you need your phone to play a game on. Because if you're home, you'd likely use the console.
Right.
Most of the time.
Right.
So I was imagining like you're on the bus or the train or something along those lines. But then I was like, well, nobody's going on the bus or train anymore right now. So
now the thing that I'm wondering is, if you're on the bus or train or whatever plane, will the recharge rate for your phone be fast enough to keep up with the decharge rate from doing the xCloud gaming?
Yeah, no way. Right, you just have to hope that your airplane seat has an outlet next to it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is stretched out because it is playing over like a Wi-Fi. Well, no, because xCloud I think can play over digital too, or like your cellular service. So yeah, I'm interested to see what like total gameplay is on my phones. I wonder if that's gonna be a new selling point. Our phone can play games for 6 hours straight.
Wow.
Right.
Why do I need that?
I know. Okay, I'll just go sit on the couch and play it on the console.
It's way more comfortable over
Right,
there.
right.
The screen's way bigger.
But I'm getting my
Got the
vitamin
nice
D, so screw you.
True. I gotta play Halo in the backyard.
Shit. All right. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. Wow. Having a hard time. Says that moving forward, Microsoft will consider buying other video game companies, noting that, quote, you can't wake up one day and say, let me build a game studio.
See? That's what I said. I'm a CEO. Get out of here, Satya. If you're fired, I'm hired.
That's right. Executive Vice President of Gaming at Microsoft, Phil Spencer, added that, quote, content is just the incredible ingredient to our platform that we continue to invest in.
Let's just be content creators.
Exactly.
We'll be like, maybe we can content create on Instagram and we'll get bought out by Microsoft. Oh, we're so smart.
Hey, we're content creating on YouTube.
We're content creating this crap.
That's right, exactly. We've got 283 shows now. Yeah.
Right. $1 million a show?
Come on, Satya.
So, I'm selling out. Just so you know, we got that offer, $1 million an episode. I'm selling.
Done. That's right, yeah.
I don't care what you say. I don't care that I missed about 2.5 years.
Oh, come on.
Episodes.
Yeah. Well, those get, I guess those get figured out. And you have to, those, yeah. You don't get paid for those, just so you know.
I was there, so I think I do.
Yeah.
Argue
that. All right. So, Games with Gold for October 2020. Xbox One's going to be Slayaway Camp, Butcher's Cut. Which I'm wondering if that's kind of a
Halloween thing.
Yeah, but I'm wondering because if that's a Friday the 13th thing, because that's almost exactly what the original holiday or Friday the 13th was. Was it?
It is.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Is it a spoof off of, or is it an expansion to the original Friday?
No, it's a spoof off, but your characters are like short, stumpy, blocky characters.
Okay.
Kind of like what's the game? There's a lot of like iPhone games that are like blocky and 8-bit like that.
Okay,
it's like 2D.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it's like isometric. But like if you move, then the other character moves, so it's kind of like a puzzler.
Kind of like a Prison Break, or a Prison Escapist. But it's more turn-based, where you move and then the other person moves.
I mean, that's the vibe that I got from the trailer, but
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. It's
And-
free. Download it.
Okay, and then the other Xbox One is Made of Skur.
Skirt.
That's right,
I'm not
Skur.
scared.
Baby Skur to be made. Anybody?
I know
Pigeon,
Kelk
I
is.
think, likes the little French maid suit for himself. He likes how
Because
the
there's a porn of that.
Yeah, I just got my nails done, so it matches.
Oh, so hot.
nice. Yeah, goes with good,
Oh, I
good with your
also-
fishnets.
Yeah, I also want to apologize for being absent last week and the first portion of this episode because of the Icelander.
Unacceptable.
the Icelander impaled my head. It's horrible.
Hey,
Apology not accepted.
right. Just really quick, going back one with the Satya Nadella.
Nutella, yeah.
That's right. And Phil Spencer's comments. What could be another pickup for Xbox with a gaming company of sorts? I mean, they
That's a
have
good question.
Bethesda.
Because
They're
what
already
I
doing
was
these EA
thinking-
gameplays, so EA's kind of almost in their pocket, but I think they're too big to become part of Microsoft.
so my first initial gut reaction was, hey, why not Ubisoft? But if Bethesda is 7.5 billion, Ubisoft's by like 20 billion, right?
You would think.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Because look at all the games and all the studios because they have a studio in like every country, I think,
Yeah.
except Antarctica.
Really?
Is that a country or a continent? No one knows
Continent.
anymore. Well,
Nobody knows.
Is Pluto a planet? No one knows.
Yeah.
Arrest my
like
case.
just Antarctica, we don't know. But like my thought would be like maybe CD Projekt Red or I don't know. I would think it'd be like a bigger conglomerate.
They got
You know,
more
a-
billions lying around.
Yeah, just not like the smaller studios. No offense if they're smaller, but they're not pumping out huge, massive games. But I just think like a bigger studio, maybe Sega, Capcom.
Sega. Okay.
Yeah, and they'll put out a Dreamcast Mini.
Nice. Ooh, that could be
course.
good.
That would be good. To put 2K football on there. Y2K.
They'd
Oh,
move a lot of units to the 40+ crowd.
Can you imagine if there was a Dreamcast Mini and it's like, hey, we're bringing back the 2K football series.
It would sell out.
05. You would never get a copy.
Sell out instantaneously.
Never.
All digital copies have been sold. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're just out. Got no more codes. Just make more.
Yeah, we ran out of
Just drag
numbers.
it down.
Oh my gosh.
How about like a Hello Games or something like that?
Hello, games.
Who does Hello Games? That No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I think that's one of theirs. Yes, that is one of theirs.
That could be. That's a pretty good choice.
I mean, is it big enough, or do you thinking that they're looking for bigger, to really kind of start hitting it? PlayStation, make PlayStation start buying games from them
Yeah, I don't.
to finally win this
No.
console war. Be like, yeah,
No,
you
I-
sold more consoles, but you're buying all of our games.
What about here?
for you.
I'll throw a curveball. What about Platinum Games? Japanese developer.
Mm-hmm.
What do they make?
They. You don't know?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody, Dan.
Hey,
Of
Um,
course I know. I want to see if you know.
they make Bayonetta, National Chain, Nier Automata,
Near Automata, yeah.
Vanquish, Star Fox Zero. Should I go on?
I don't. You know, it's funny.
Treyarch.
It's like,
By Treyarch. Oh, you heard it first.
No, it's on there. They're gonna buy Activision Blizzard.
yeah. Ooh, that'd be crazy if they did. I think it'd be
Yeah.
possible, but that'd be crazy if they bought
Dude,
Activision
if-
Blizzard.
7.5 billion for Bethesda, and then Activision Blizzard is gonna be like 100 billion.
Right.
Because one game each year alone brings in $500 million.
They'll be
If
like,
not, in one
hey, Jeff Bezos, we need a loan. How much are you looking for? About 100 billion. You got that? You
No.
help us out?
No, I'm not giving it to you because I got my Luna Plus going.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy Microsoft.
right.
Yeah, What if it turned offensive? What if Nutella sells Microsoft the basics?
Holy
to
shit.
Amazon.
Yeah, to Amazon. Straight cash
Straight
money.
cash.
Like I got it right here
Yeah.
from my Amazon Security One bank account.
All right, but
I didn't know they make $1 billion bills.
I think
There's
the
$1
best thing
billion
that-
bill.
I think the best thing that Bezos would do would just rename all of the Xboxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just continue on from there.
Infinite Xboxes.
Right.
Yeah, do it.
Get rid of these stupid Series X and 1Xs and God. Anyway.
I hate the name.
Yeah.
All right, back to the games with gold for 2020, and I can't believe we're still
Oh,
talking
yeah.
games with gold. Aren't they discontinuing this pitch? Ooh, it's
Nope.
original 360 Costume Quest. I'm gonna have to play this one for the Halloween season because I did like Costume
Wait,
Quest
I
2.
thought- Oh, you played the second one, not the first one.
Yes, and I played and beat it. That's right. I beat Games
Wait.
Pigeon. I beat them. I don't
Oh,
just play
take
them and
that.
end them at 80% like you think.
No, you were at 96%.
Yeah, I played the 5 minutes that you told me to play, and I beat it because I figured
Yeah,
out how to pull
finally.
my gun back out again.
Wait, I thought you had to go into the menu and pull it out.
I did.
It's so stupid. Wish there was a quick key. We'll talk about it next week.
There was a quick key, but I for some reason
What?
couldn't figure out. I thought there was one that brought up like a little circle that, like on the left, there was the one that you could do your flashlight and your map and everything with.
Yeah, that
on
was
the
quick key
D-pad?
just for those.
Right, but I thought there was like one of the bumpers or something brought up the thing where you could, or it would auto bring up whatever the last thing in your hand was, and you could just scroll through or something like that. Yeah,
Oh man, I wish I would have done that.
I know.
Well,
Sorry, and then the original Xbox game for Games with Gold was Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Was it going to have The Rock in it as Scorpion King?
Scorpion King.
No?
should.
Oh, dang.
He has hair in that movie.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Used to be there.
Right.
Magic of Hollywood, maybe.
Oh, he's got one of those back patches. They just did a comb over.
Dude, oh man, his forehead, his hairline was high.
Well, back when he had that
Great.
turtleneck picture with the gold necklace on?
No, from the Scorpion King.
Oh, I
There
gotcha.
you go.
All right, Sony news. Retailers in Europe are emailing some customers to inform them that their pre-ordered PlayStation 5 consoles will... Whoa, that is one hell of a hairline there. Look at that. Although it
Oh,
doesn't, it
RIP.
doesn't compete with RIPs.
Yeah, R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, I think his hairline's a little bit worse.
Way worse.
All right, so Sony retailers in Europe are emailing customers to inform that their pre-order PlayStation 5 consoles will not arrive until 2021, meaning they will have to wait at least 2 months to get the next-gen system. The report comes shortly after other retailers began to cancel PS5 pre-orders following confirmation from Sony about stock allocations.
Oh, that's the hurt piece right there.
Yeah, especially when they had the big issue with the pre-orders to start, and now they're saying that there's not enough stock to go along with the pre-orders that they already approved, and now they're gonna have to cancel and send back. It's a little bit of a
Doesn't happen to Microsoft, does it?
Sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I love the Sony products and the games I'm a fan of and stuff like that. But I mean, for all the shit talking that goes on, this is kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah.
To PS
It's-
fanboys.
It's more than a slap in the face, a kick in the balls.
Kind of, sort of. When they already had the issues, and then this is another issue on top of the issue. Yeah.
But you think by now that's, counting the number of pre-orders versus the number of in inventory should not be an issue. That should be a pretty simple thing to do.
You'd think. Tell one company, okay, you have this many pre-orders to be able to take, and that's as many as you're allowed.
Right. I know I made 100,000 of these things.
Right. You're getting
can't take-
5. You're getting 5. You suck. You're cool. I'm out.
You
Fuck
Russian
you.
hacker that lives in a basement, you get your 40 that you ordered.
That's right. Under different pseudonyms.
Go ahead, mark them up.
Yeah.
straight to eBay.
Ugh. Dude, that was crazy. Well, now that's a good thought there, Pidge, because of the whole eBay thing. Weren't people trying to sell pre-orders for double the value of the console?
Yeah, I don't even know how that works. Like, 'cause it's attached to your credit card.
I
Like-
promise.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
Never
it's like
die.
your credit card doesn't get charged until
It
they
ships.
ship it, right?
Right.
So if you're selling your pre-order to someone, you're giving someone, say they're doing like $700. So I'm giving, say Scott, you pre-ordered it. I'm giving you $700 and hoping you're gonna ship it to me.
Yeah.
Scouts on.
Like, yeah. So
There's
I'll
got to
keep
be
that
some
money.
kind of like
Yeah.
agreement that everybody signs.
Yeah, because 2020, because that'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing that I'm wondering is, how many lawsuits do you think will come up with this? The people that paid for those pre-order, like, ridiculous prices, and now their pre-orders got canceled, and they've already paid the dude that had the pre-order that got canceled.
The guy who just canceled his phone number.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta get a new phone. I'm like, damn.
His area code started with 999. I don't understand.
Yeah. He said his name was Dave, but I definitely heard like cows mooing in the background. I don't know what was going on.
I heard butter churning. I don't understand. I thought they never had internet.
Yeah. No, it's okay. All right. Yeah, you think any of that or any of this is going to drive people to buy the Xbox? PlayStation fanboys?
I think so. I think if their pre-orders get canceled, they're gonna be like, well, shit. Microsoft just bought Bethesda.
I'm going to say no, because I don't think any of the fanboys, the quote-unquote fanboys, will ever convert.
Dude, if I pre-ordered, like if I was a fanboy of Xbox, which I am, and I pre-ordered an Xbox, I guess I'm not a good example. Because I'm going to say I would buy a PS5 anyway.
You would wait.
Right.
So forget it. Yeah. I'll wait.
But I'm saying the diehard PS fanboys are never going to come over to the Xbox or come over to Xbox.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
like
there's always going to be that.
just because I have to, and I'm not going to get any further than this, but it's just like what we got going on with politics. Anybody who's on the one party is just never going to come to the other party type of situation at this point. You know what I mean?
Either way.
The one fanboy of the one guy is not going to vote for the the other guy ever. You're not going to convert them. Which I'm thinking fanboys. I think if they're just general gamers, you might get more of an option for them to try. I'll try the Xbox this series.
Yeah, if you get more of the consumer type, it's like, whoa, I can get one today, or I have to wait.
Right.
No, I'll get the one today.
And
I'll
it's
take that.
$100 cheaper.
I'm in.
So
Yeah, well, do you think they'll do that? They'll be like, okay, yeah, but I'm just gonna get the $100 cheaper one for $299. That way, if I don't like it, I'm just like, screw it. It was only $300, and I'll just go buy the $500 one later.
jeez. Says the
Yeah.
man who just put in a new bathroom and a laundry room. It's only $300. Gosh.
I don't know. The guy in the mansion who's gonna have one in each room.
No, there it is. I was waiting for it.
Wait, no, just to clear the air. How many Xboxes do you have in your current household?
I sold them for pre-orders to some guy
You
out,
lied, second shit.
out in Bethesda.
How many?
Maryland.
We got a Minecraft one.
We have one,
Specific for my
2. We have 3 Xboxes.
Xbox Ones.
Yes, Xbox Ones.
Yes, Xbox One S's, 2 Xbox One S's, and 1 Xbox One
And
X.
how many floors are in the house?
Are we counting the bunker,
Yeah.
the tornado bunker? 6.
I'm gonna say you're
So we
counting.
got other floors.
You're counting the servants' wing too, right?
Right.
That's
No,
the
those-
East Wing. That's
those
getting
peasants
remodeled
need
right now.
to work.
Yeah,
Those peasants need to get back to work.
yeah.
I don't got
Employee of
time
the
for
month. Yeah, if you're employee of the month, you get 1 day in the pool house. That's it.
Xbox. You're out of the basement for an hour.
You get to clean the wine cellar.
Holy shit!
I was gonna say no, because I use the Xbox as like a smart device. Like all my apps are on it. I don't have a smart TV in the rooms, so
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and I like to
gotcha.
play when I'm sleeping.
I never stopped playing.
Right.
Oh shit! All right. PlayStation. A number of unannounced features for the PlayStation 5 have recently been discovered, including party chat support for up to 100 players.
I would love
Oh
to
my
hear a party chat of 100 people playing like Warzone.
God.
Would
It would
not
just
hear a
be
single
noise.
thing.
It would.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear anything. It would just be noise.
I would have blood coming out of my ears.
Right, you're gay. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
know. What else?
Okay.
I know.
Your
Keep
mom-
going.
Your mom sucked my
mom's
dick
gay.
last night.
I'm begging your mom right now.
Yeah. What's that? Pigeon's mom? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to suck me off right now? Go ahead.
And then you hear another guy in the back. Dude, I'm smoking a big fat Philly blunt. Oh man, oh it's so good. Oh, just took the biggest bong rip. Oh.
Let me turn on this rap music really loud.
Yeah, it's screeching hard.
I'm gonna play it through my iPhone. That's why it sounds so crystal clear.
Gosh.
Anyway, so also mentioned were references to cross-gen chat functionality, a Steam-style wish list feature for the PlayStation Store. There's also evidence of how backwards compatibility will work on PlayStation 5 with multiple references to updates needed to run certain PS4 games. One line uncovered in the source code reads, quote, "This PS4 game isn't supported with your PS5's current system software. We're continuing to make more PS4 games playable on PS5. Update your PS5 and then try playing the game." End quote.
Update your hunk shit new
That's
machine.
right.
Yeah. It doesn't auto update. You have to force update
Yeah,
it.
right.
You hunk of shit. Why can't PS4
even
update
get
the games? I had to if I want to play a game and it's like, oh, you need to update. Why didn't you do it overnight? I have it
You
clicked
update.
on.
Yeah.
Not update. You update. I just paid $500 for this thing, and you cancel my pre-order. No, I got to do an update. Fine, next time.
Buying
Terrible.
nice. Terrible,
Terrible.
horrible. All right, Pigeon, what are you drinking, by the way?
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, why did I ask? Okay, Sony has
I just
said.
got back from the Icelander.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
They have ice box, don't they? Or Eisenbox?
Eichenbach.
Yeah. All right, Sony has said that the company doesn't plan to bring its new first-party games to a Game Pass-like subscription service because it wouldn't be sustainable, Sony Interactive CEO Jim Ryan says.
Yeah, isn't that like the PS collection or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
For us, having a catalog of games is not something that defines a platform, Ryan said.
Oh, sounds like Xbox fanboys reading this.
And he goes off to say, quote, our pitch, as you've heard, is new games, great games.
You're
Best
gonna say,
games.
We have had this conversation before.
Unbelievable game.
That's right.
oh, will you just shut up?
Clown.
We are not going to go down the road of putting new release titles or releases titles into a subscription model. These games cost many millions of dollars, well over $100 million to develop.
People tell me.
Millions.
People
That's
tell
right. We just
$100
don't.
million to develop a game.
When we don't see that
How
as
many
being sustainable. End quote. What'd you say, Dan?
What were you saying?
$100 million to develop a game. I think that's a stretch.
I would say that with
guess how much
GTA.
Cyberpunk cost to make?
100 million.
127 million.
How much was GTA 5?
Oh gosh, like people tell me $1 billion. No, I think it was like 300 to 500 million to make that game or something like that.
Right, but they've sold it 3 different times on 2 different consoles, and
yeah, and they have the GTA Online that still goes, and they're getting updated for the new system.
Right.
So I think it's making like billions and billions. I'm telling you,
it's the best.
Unbelievable.
All right, so
I love when Flans does it. It's great. I always try to egg him on to do it, but he never does it.
people tell me.
Oh, come on, Flans, do it. Come on, do it now. Do it. Yeah.
Come on.
All right, Ryan added that Sony's ambition is to make games, quote, bigger and better, and hopefully at some stage more persistent. End quote. Day one first-party subscription model like Game Pass wouldn't suit that ambition for PlayStation. Quote, we want to expand and grow our existing ecosystem, and putting new games into a subscription model just doesn't sit with that, end quote.
I don't know. When you said the word suit, I just wanted to say zoot riot.
When he used the word ecosystem, it sounded like he was just trying to sell a bunch of bullshit down some stream that people were supposed to buy.
Yeah, he's probably selling bullshit to someone who's not getting their PlayStation 5 for 2
Right.
months.
I don't know what to say right now, so I'm gonna throw ecosystem in there. People be like, "Oh, I get it now."
Oh,
And
that's a
fucking
big
buy it.
word.
That's right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Microsoft, they can't do it. It's not sustainable.
Totally not sustainable.
Dude.
They definitely have been doing it for years on end.
It was doing it for over a year and a half. Yeah,
It's not only that; they're also
they
the
haven't.
ones that started the freaking pay-to-play option with the gold originally to play online, and they've been making
Mhm.
money ever since when PlayStation had the freebie shit, and now PlayStation moved to that model because Xbox is making so much goddamn money.
You
It's
can't. It's
only
not
been
sustainable.
like 15 to 18 years. It's totally not sustainable.
No, it's not.
Anyway, it doesn't fit their game. It doesn't suit their ambition.
Mm. Yes, we want nothing but black.
Impossible.
best.
Impossible.
we are from Venus. No, where is
We're
it?
from France.
France. I said Venus.
Therefore, you will start for the Garthok.
Holy shit. Ugh.
That's great.
Anyway, all right. So, yeah, we do sound like fucking Sony haters on this show.
Like you do.
I know.
I listen. I like PlayStation. I just hooked it up after living in this house for 2 months. So that should
How much I like it.
that should tell you something.
Sold.
Another way to do it.
It's been sitting in a Kroger shopping bag for 2 months.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wait! You brought the Xboxes over in like silk lined drawers, like boxes, and then with white gloves, and you put that in a Kroger bag. Jesus, you are a fanboy.
It was under the celery.
Silk lined trunks. Yeah. I had the original Wells Fargo wagon. We rented it for the day, so I had it shipped over. That's good.
Holy
Good
shit!
stuff.
All right, PlayStation Plus games, because that
Egyptian
subscription service
cotton.
doesn't work. For
9,000 count.
PlayStation Plus games, subscription service that doesn't work for October 2020. Needs for Speed, Payback, and Vampire.
No, it's Need for Speed Payback, not Need for Speed and Payback.
Need for Speed, Payback. Yeah, and Vampire.
You said I thought you said end Payback. Need for
no,
Speed
and
Payback.
Vampire.
Jeez.
And that's Vampire.
Got me all riled up. Got me all riled up.
I know. Yeah, calling you a PS fanboy.
I gotta get those silk swabs. Clean my ears out.
Well, you missed it before. Dan, what did I coin? It's not bourbon aged, it's baged.
You call it black.
Or barrel aged.
Well,
That's right. It's
well-
not barrel aged, it's bourbon baged stout. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Baged.
Baged.
I like it. Done.
14
Moving
extra
forward.
EDs at the end.
Moving forward. Whoa, EDs? Whoa.
Whoa.
You guys are up there in age. Hold on. Don't talk about ED yet.
Ugh,
Oh,
bringing it up
jeez.
already.
There you go.
See when I joined this see when I joined the podcast, we just talk about nonsense and the episode's like 6 hours long.
All right, Nintendo news.
Yes.
Wait, did you listen to the last 2 episodes, Paige?
No, probably not.
not the last 2. I listened to the last one when I wasn't on it.
Okay, did you listen to how you got your
Yeah.
point?
It was.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't on the episode last week and half this one because I was coming from the Icelander who impaled my head.
Wait, no,
I guess
he
you
didn't impale your head. You impaled your head.
I had to visit an Iceland. Get
Right.
it removed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, he was
So-
having a conversation with the Icelandic traffic hoppers or traffic engineer.
No,
or something like that.
it was just Icelander.
Oh,
It was an
Icelander.
Icelander.
And then
Yeah.
your head was impaled, and we weren't sure if it was you or the Icelander that impaled your head.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't on half the show now.
Right,
So,
gotcha.
I apologize.
It's a good solid excuse.
Did you agree with
Yeah.
us that yours was the best?
Yeah, I think Kelks was the worst.
Okay,
I think I would have went with Doom.
gotcha.
But yeah, I'm
Okay.
there.
All right, Nintendo news. A Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster is expanding once again. And Steve from Minecraft is joining the battle. Steve.
Pretty good, actually.
That's right.
Steve.
Plain old Steve.
That's right. Nintendo announced the Minecraft Star as the 8th downloadable fighter. Alex, Enderman, and Zombie will be available as alternate skins, and they've come up with a new stage and 7 music tracks from the Microsoft-owned World Building series.
That's pretty cool.
I just introduced
Yes.
Nicole, I think, the last time we played Super Smash to the music tracks. And I had
yeah?
Oh,
no
boy.
idea how many there was.
Oh my gosh, there's like hundreds.
Oh my god, there's so
Really?
many music tracks.
I
Yes.
think there's like 150 or something like that.
I was
Wow.
like, shit, if I wouldn't get in trouble, I'd put all of them on our show as like filler music.
Right. We'll find it.
Yeah, exactly.
To look up how many tracks there are.
Steve. All right, Nintendo's Jump Rope, that's moving on, challenge to remain on Switch eShop until further notice. Nintendo's Jump Rope challenge. Dan, did you try it yet?
No,
Are you
I
going
did
to?
not. I don't even know what it is.
It's a Jump Rope challenge.
Oh wow, there's over 850.
Oh my
Songs?
God.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's a lot of
Damn,
track.
just
Right.
put that on.
And there's sound
Put that
effects
on
for each of
shuffle.
the characters too that I was going through as well. So it's like, oh, a lot of them sounded sexual, and it was funny because when Nicole, like, she just,
Your son comes downstairs like, Daddy.
yeah, what are you guys doing? I'm just sitting there playing Nintendo. Nicole, she was like standing. It's like she gets up and just does these like random stretches, or like, you know, puts her arms up in like little yoga positions just to stretch out after she's been sitting for like 15 or 20 minutes. So there was one of like the Ryu or whatever, and he's like, or something like that. And every time she would do like a stretch thing, I was playing at her, yeah, like when she'd do like her little, right? I was making little noises for her. She started laughing. She thought it was funny. Pidge, you got to check them out. And Dan, you got to check out the sound effect noises for the characters.
All right.
No, that's all on the North Wing.
Yeah, a lot of the female ones are sexually sounding.
Well,
It's like, oh my
look
God.
at the dude who created it. He definitely like that.
So jump rope challenge.
Yep,
Yeah.
I downloaded it.
On
You
September
downloaded it?
30th, 2020, as originally planned, and stated that it will remain on the eShop until further notice.
Just download it. It's free.
Yeah.
You guys made fun of me because I said it's free and my hard drive space is full, but it's free.
All 8
still
terabits is full.
Yeah, you did. It's like 85% full. You just download it. If you never use it again,
It
so
just
be it. You
stays
just
there.
delete it.
Yeah, no, or
But
you
you can
just
re-download it later.
or you just buy a new 8 terabit hard drive, and that one just sits and gets dusty.
Fill it up. Just never,
That sounds
at least
about
I
right.
have it.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I've got it.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
what happened to that 4 terabit one you had?
Filled it up.
I don't have 4 terabyte. I just have a 2 terabyte.
Mm.
Oh,
And it's full, and it's sitting there on the shelf, getting dust on it.
poor person, 2 terabyte. One.
Well, this was back in like the early 2000s, so you know each one cost like $700.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
right.
yeah,
Each
back then,
terabit,
yeah.
I said, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I better buy it now because if I wait a month, it'll be cheaper.
Let me get to them. I can't.
Oh, shit. I want one for each wing of the house.
I should never have to get up.
Right.
I'm waiting for the petabytes.
Oh, shit. All right, multi-platform news. Electronic Arts publisher faces criticism for promoting FIFA's in-game purchases in a children's toys catalog.
Nice.
This has
Savage.
been, yeah, I was gonna say this has been like a hot kind of point for them for a while.
Hot topic.
Hot pocket. The publication in question is the latest in-store magazine from UK retailer Smith's Toys, which featured
Oi.
advertisement, since we're talking in oi language, for FIFA's 21 centered around the Ultimate Team mode.
Oi.
Yeah, advertisement.
Dug it.
The advertisement listed the 4 steps of playing Ultimate Team, with step 2 being use FIFA points to open packs. Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, but it doesn't say like spend money. It just like you have to use your points to open the packs, right?
Yes.
So it's not
Well,
like it's not predatory. Yeah, because you earn the credits to buy card packs.
No, I know that, but I think some of the credits you can just spend it on buying the gear and shit itself, like your, new, again, since we're in Oiland, boots, that they call them instead of soccer cleats. Yeah, and like, your kits, again, in Oi language, instead of like your jersey and your shorts. Yeah, so I think you can use it on that stuff, but there is also the packs where you can unlock like characters to play with and stuff.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Capitalism works.
We're paying FIFA points to open pack.
Well, you know what's funny? Anytime I talk to my son now, he's like, if I hit the lottery and I got like $1 million, I'm thinking, okay, that's okay.
Yeah, he would buy
we're thinking
FIFA
big
back.
now.
You'd still have to go to work.
He's like, I would put 600,000 in investments for me as I got older. I would give you and mommy 200,000. I would buy myself something or other, and then I would get like $1,000 in Xbox gift cards so I could get like whatever I wanted. Like I'm like,
Gift cards.
oh my god. I'm
Well,
like, that's because you want to get the.
sensible.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you want your Fortnite freaking skins and shit. You would just, oh god, your Madden
That's
packs.
$1,000, Dad. I'm taking 1,000.
Yeah, but at least it's 1,000, not like 100,000.
No, I know. Yeah, but
I thought you were gonna say he's gonna spread cheer with giving out those gift cards, but nope.
Nope. It was
You,
the gift
you
cards
raise
for
them
himself.
well. You raise them just like yourself, you
want-
selfish prick.
You want to deflate his bubble? Well, there's taxes, so you're really only going to end up with about $575 by the end.
No,
Yeah.
I let him live the dream of $1 whole million being in his pocket.
Well, you better hit for $4 million because then they'll
Yeah.
come about a
Did
bill.
you tell him you better vote for Trump then if you want more in your pocket?
That's right. Yeah, because that's the only way the economy is going to work.
The only way.
That's right.
The only way.
Yeah.
People tell me.
All right, Pidge, it's time for you to go get a beer. And
Well,
Dan,
there's an update.
okay.
There's an update here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Update.
Yep, there it is. There's an update. This just in.
Just in. What is it? It's breaking news. EA has now removed the ads.
Let's go out to our correspondents, Cut Shannon and Seaberg.
Hey, Paige, I'm out here in the field.
Yeah, I'm outside the CenturyLink field, and EA just came down with breaking news. EA has now removed the ads from that Spice toy. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Pigeon.
Back to our field correspondent, Paige Beck.
Yeah. Now, the crazy thing, it's kind of off topic, is I think they've kind of gone a little
Hi.
overboard with what breaking news really is anymore. Because it seems like
Every-
breaking news is every 5 minutes.
It's less than that. Everything is breaking news.
Right.
That's what
Great.
cable news
Great.
channel. Everything is breaking news.
I'm like,
Breaking
it's...
news. There's long lines at the post office all the time.
Hey,
breaking news.
Hammer.
There's a presidential election going on. What? What?
I hate.
Everyone knows that.
Dude, let's get back to the post office real quick. So I fucking hate the post office. I go in, I'm like, you know what? There's a long line. I'm like, you know what? I'll do the self-service one. Pardon our progress. It's broken. Like, I'm waiting an hour line. This is crazy. It's ridiculous.
Pardon our progress. Our only employee is using the regular window.
Yeah, and,
Or
and
service
there's
the regular
only, yeah,
Here since 1930.
and there's only one guy working. There's 7 windows, and there's 3 guys sitting behind the thing that says closed.
They're all sorting
Come
mail
on.
back there.
They're counting stamps. Like, come on.
My aunt and uncle both worked for the postal service. My aunt, I think she just retired, but she was in a office up in the middle of nowhere, so it was just her by herself in the as like the whole manager of that office.
All
And
postal things was her.
yes, was her? Yeah, she ran the entire building. There were people that went out and did the deliveries and stuff, but there was only her in the building the entire time doing everything else, sorting and taking care of the customers and everything else.
They
But
don't make employees like that anymore.
I talked to her a long time ago, and I was like, "Is it worthwhile, like being a post office employee, like maybe getting outside and walking and kind of being a delivery person?" She
Right.
goes, "It's a dying trade." I'm like, "Okay." Moving on.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Amazon's going to start delivering on mail.
Exactly. Via drones. And then all of a sudden,
that'd
it's
be
just
great.
going to start appearing on your front porch without drones. They're going to figure
Here's
out how
your
to
bill.
teleport shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like Santa.
Exactly. You'll hear reindeer
We did a
bell.
bunch of research. We harness the power of Santa travel, so everything will be instantaneous. You hit that, add the cart, and you pay for it. Boom, it's in your living
That's
room.
right.
Oh, you
We've
had a
taken
thought? Boom.
We've taken
Cheers.
Christmas to every day of the year. You'll hear the sleigh bells ring, and it'll be on your front porch.
Just keep consuming. Just consume. Just keep needing things.
This is like this is Pigeon as Dory. Just keep consuming. Just keep consuming.
More. Don't ever be happy.
Right.
I'm never
I love it.
satisfied.
Love it. We went from EA to Santa's magic. Great. Welcome back, Pigeon.
All right.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, while we're on Santa Magic, let's stop and get some Santa Magic in a bottle, and we'll be back with Diarrhea of the Mouth.
Billy Joe's Farm Equipment, the place for all your farming needs. If you're looking for seed, cham, feed, weeders, rakes, power hose, or spades, come on down to Billy Joe's. Now in stock, Charlie's Private Chicken Chokers. If your chickens won't stay in the coop, you need one of our chicken chokers. Charlie's Private Chicken Chokers allow for better grip and a smoother, quick release when you've completed putting in good work.
All right, we're back with Diarrhea of the Mouth. Pidge.
Hi. Oh.
What games did you play?
Let's talk.
Ooh.
What beer?
No.
Did I
What
get?
games did you play this past week?
Did I play Overwatch? I probably didn't.
We
I
finished
don't
that in
know.
an
Oh
hour.
wait,
Remember?
that's right. Yeah, well, it was quick. That's right. I'm breathing. So we did play Overwatch.
Okay.
Destiny 2 with you last night. It's kind of clear what we had to do.
It was.
I just read the description a little bit, even though there's 7,000 different things to do. Luigi Manchi, played some more of that. I'm up to. I beat the Polter Kitty and I beat the T-Rex monster,
Oh, geez. Spoiler alert.
and then the Godzilla scene. And
Ugh.
then,
Spoilers.
yeah,
And then Jenna
Mhm.
Jameson was in it.
yeah.
What?
Isn't that Kelk's John right there?
Yeah,
Jenna
it is.
Jameson?
It is.
Oh, really?
Played Super Mario Odyssey. Drew's finding Moon still somehow, and we're at like 8:30. I'm like deep diving in YouTube. I'm going like the dark web to find out where they are, and she's finding them. I don't know. And then I played the 2 games that I picked, Kona and Carrion.
Okay.
We'll talk about it next week.
Gotcha.
Those games are good.
All right. What beer are you drinking now, finally?
I'm drinking the Black Butte 32
Now,
from.
Dan, take note. He had to beat me. So go ahead, pitch. What are you drinking?
Yep. A beer that's greater than yours in alcohol, so I'm better. It's Deschutes Brewery. It's an Imperial Porter, Bend, Oregon, darky in color, 13.4% alcohol. Only because it was aged in rum barrels.
Gotcha. See, now I'm surprised because Dan said you don't get out of bed for anything over or anything under
I thought it was
17%.
less than 17. I'm surprised you're even wasting your time.
Dude, I was gonna drink a Fruitful Fort. That's
Yep.
like 18%.
See?
I went to like this local, like run of the mill, like all they have is probably like Bud Lights in like 7 cases.
Well, yeah,
in,
you
like,
said that you
7, like,
found this hole
freezers.
in the wall, right?
I found a hole in the wall and I went into the freezer because you can go in there.
Right.
Fucking guy had 6 4-packs of Fruitful Fort, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting 4 of them,
I'll take all of them.
and they're not cheap. They're expensive. They're like 10 $12 a bottle, and he's like, okay. He's like, I rang all these up. It's like $160. You wanted to get it? I'm like, yeah, this thing never comes out. I don't know how you had this. Yeah, I'm
I
down
like
to
how the cashier was like, you sure?
yeah. And out of the 16 from 3 weeks ago, I'm down to like 6.
Nice.
Oh my god, they're so good. Anyway, Bend, Oregon, dark in color, 13.4%.
Okay, Dan,
I still got my official bells.
that's
Bells
official.
official.
Gotcha.
Let's make it official.
Yeah, that's right.
Official.
And I'm finishing up
Oh,
my
Jack.
Dragon's Milk from New
Yep,
Holland.
Kelk loves that beer.
As I can imagine, because he loves his
Oh.
bourbon beige stout.
So you probably should delete that beer from your memory because Kelk likes it.
All right. Despite speaking of Kelk, despite writing about sex toys for years, I'd never received an email asking if I want to try a quote unquote female orgasm. German
I kept it in there. I got it from a news article. I kept it like you were reviewing it.
So German company Wow Tech was promising a quote unquote female orgasm when it began touting its latest product, the Arcwave Ion. Now this is something that looks like a halo that you wear on your head that was I think first formed from the Coneheads movie.
From France.
That's
I
right.
believe it comes from.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the company says that it can cultivate the sort of petite mort that has
What the hell
only
is that?
ever been felt by people with vaginas and Kelk.
Isn't that like the extra bits from a beer that you don't use?
That's wart with a W. So it's the upside down M. I gotcha. I thought Mort was the friend of somebody's from Simpsons or no Family Guy,
No.
right?
Yeah, Family Guy. Mort.
Wasn't he? Yeah, it
Maybe.
was.
Yeah,
was-
Mort was. He was the
Mort
Jerky Boys
Indy?
character.
Wait,
Dude. Yeah,
with the
Mort was
glasses
the guy.
and stuff.
Yeah, he had like spaced out teeth. He had like freckles and red hair.
Right.
and
Okay.
glasses.
Yeah. Yes. That's right.
And dude, the greatest scene when he was in it is, you know, the maiden. What they were at like Renaissance fair.
Okay.
And they were all dressed as knights. And the maiden was walking by, and all you hear is like, everyone's getting boners, and their boners banging against the thing. So it's like ping, ping, and it goes to more, and nothing happens. Then you hear him. He goes, ding.
Oh yeah. He kind of looks at both sides like, oh yeah, shit, mine was supposed to make a noise.
Yeah, he's like, ding.
Oh, I know you're talking. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the Jewish guy, basically.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
who we are.
Whoa, damn, jeez.
So le petit mort, it's an expression that means the brief loss or weakening of consciousness. Damn.
Whoa,
Getting
Whoa.
filthy over here.
jeez.
Damn.
I
Some
mean,
stallion
Pigeon
in
only
there.
gets those hard-ons where his eyelids can't shut.
My eyes were so dry.
No, the skin pulls so tight that his eyes are just really wide and he can't blink.
My heart is right.
Yeah, that's it. All right, in order to produce an orgasm, the ion blows air into the base of the frenulum.
Frenulum.
Yep. To stimulate the
Here,
same
I'll send a picture of what the frenulum is.
to simulate the
don't.
same bundle of nerves inside the clitoris.
Oh, chicks got dicks.
Yeah, there are 3 buttons on the underside, a mute button and a plus and minus button to control the intensity. There are 8.
That's the frenulum.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Awesome.
That's your permanent Google history.
Why? That's on Wikipedia. I got it from Wikipedia.
Yeah, I think we got Dan's answer correct, not yours, Pigeon.
Why didn't someone tell me
good
my
cover.
ass looked so big?
Oh my god.
What happened
Okay.
to his penis? It's wrecked.
There are 8 intensity levels that you can switch between in use depending on your need at the time. So, question: when when Calc is losing, what is it? Almost losing consciousness?
Petite mort.
Yeah. What
It's
sound
petite mort.
does Calc make when with the machine?
This. Ready?
Yep.
The sound a turtle makes.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh,
it sounded
shit.
coffee grinder.
Wait, did you just get that porno with Mitch McConnell in it?
That's out now. It's out now.
They released it
I thought
already
it wa-
pre the
Dude,
election.
I thought he wasn't dropping that till November.
It was right before the election. Jesus.
Not on the first.
Let's see now. I pictured Calc more of a kind of guy.
Like, oh, is this done yet?
Is this done yet?
Porn.
No, I wasn't thinking that.
I'm having so much fun.
All right, I'm done.
Pound
Go
little
finish
whales
yourself.
here.
I can see him like wearing like wristbands to wipe the sweat off, like, "Oh my God." Or like he preps all like he gets like the LeBron James headband, puts it on, gets the wristbands like Patrick
Throws
Ewing,
chalk up in the air.
He looks
Yeah,
in
and
the
then,
mirror
like-
and makes a muscle to himself.
and then a minute later he's done. He's like, oh, I guess it wasn't necessary.
World record.
World record.
World record. Oh my gosh.
Shit. So, Pidge, speaking of,
Yeah.
did you ever send him his trophy?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I still have. It's still in the old noggin right here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Where in the world are Calc and Doom? All right. So, Pigeon is on the board with
Yeah.
1.
Dude, now that I see that I have one, makes me not want to be on the podcast anymore. So I can say,
Just want a higher score.
That's right. All right. Calc has 5. Calc has 10. Doom has 5, and Pigeon has 1. All right. So this week on Where in the World of Calc and Doom, we have our first Doom answer of being I am diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder, so I got to visit the ER to get a CT scan. Wait, Dan doesn't like the Dan doesn't like the hospital ones.
No hospitals.
That's right. All right. So antisocial disorder and CT scan doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the hospital because they're usually boring ones, like that.
Okay,
Boring.
so this one's Dooms. It says, I didn't sleep all night because my Polish son kept calling 911 on me, and that kept me awake.
Okay, pretty good. That's way better than I had PS.
It's funny because you're not Polish.
I know.
I know. The White Prince is definitely
What is your nationality? Is it German?
That's our last name is German, but we're mostly Irish.
As soon as we're mostly Jewish.
Well, that's mixed in there with the German.
Yeah, the ones that they didn't purge.
That's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, I thought they purged all them. What the hell?
No, they
Yeah,
escaped.
what the hell?
They escaped.
No,
They made it.
that was fake. That was made up by the news.
Oh,
media.
Oh,
That's
right. That's right. Yeah.
That was
forgot.
fake news. I forgot.
All right, so Doom didn't sleep all night because his Polish son kept calling 911 on me. Or on
Polish
him.
stuff.
That's right.
Got it. Okay.
What are you calling on for? My daddy's snoring real loud.
Somebody broke in. Sounds like they're snoring.
The
His
other
beard,
night, my
beard
girls-
doesn't grow.
My girls share a room, and my oldest fell asleep quick, and she must have been tired because she was snoring a little bit, and my youngest was still kind of tossing and turning. So when my oldest was sleeping, she was snoring just a little bit. She'd go just like that, like the lightest amount.
Yeah.
And then the youngest was going, I don't like that noise. But she was snoring every breath. So every other breath was, I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise.
That was awesome.
Well, then I had to go up there and move my oldest a little bit to make her stop snoring, and then like 2 seconds later, the
Tennis ball on her back. Do
Oh,
it.
snap.
tennis. Well, she was already sleeping like on her side.
Yeah, no, I'm like, dude, didn't you wish like at moments like that you just had something recording?
Yeah, well, we were hearing it through the monitor, so we were sort of laughing because I was like, "What's that noise?"
Yeah.
And there's the two of them, one snoring, and then the younger one going, "I don't like that noise."
It wasn't Mickey?
I'm sorry.
It wasn't Mickey? No?
Is that a college buddy?
What's the
Could've
inside
been
joke? All right, so here's
Doesn't-
Kelk's. Kelk's reason as to why he's not on the show. It says, my knee got stuck in a chop saw I was trying to buy from this Belizean floor sander, so I got to wait for the fire department to help me get unstuck.
Wait, he had one like that similar a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so we'll
Did
do
he?
another one. Do a new one.
Yeah, because he said like his hand got stuck and he had to wait for the fire department or
But
something.
I like that he was buying it from a Belizean floor sander.
Very particular.
Yeah.
Where is Belize? No one knows.
Nobody knows. I mean, if he's
It's
a sander,
impossible.
what's he chopping? He chops all.
Yeah,
This one's perfect for
Brazil's
Kelk.
not the forest.
And he's going to have 11 now. So Kelk's new excuse is, I broke my penis and now I have to hurry to the dentist. The dentist will help with his penis.
That's right, because doesn't he look like a testicles with teeth?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Kelk-
Let's see.
Kelk
Penis
wins.
dentist or Polish son?
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
penis
isn't that like doctors and hospital? We can't use it, right?
The dentist.
Yeah, that's far enough away. It's,
All right.
Dentist isn't a real fucking doctor profession.
yeah.
I can clean teeth. He
Oh,
just
Jesus.
grind real hard.
Just got that special little gun. He took a.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's the one. You know the
Yeah,
the
dentist
assistants
doesn't
do
do
all the
jack
work.
shit,
They just come in
actually.
with
He
that
just comes in and
magnifying
goes,
glass.
"Uh-huh."
And, they did a good job.
Let me tickle the side of your mouth for a second. Open.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
I'm gonna
not
spray
the
you with
rich folk
water.
dentist I go to. Not the rich
Oh,
folk dentist we go to.
Oh, why? What's your guy do?
They come in and do everything.
Yeah.
No,
Did you
no
notice,
assistant.
He's got a hygienist for.
Dan? Did you notice he
No.
says they come in? So these are private dentists that come to the mansion to do the work.
Yeah, we have a. And what's funny is when we have them come, we actually have a lobby built and we wait in the lobby for an hour before they. Yeah.
Just so you can feel like the rest of us commoners.
You borrow
Yeah,
the
like the-
neighbors' magazines.
Like the peasant folk. Yeah, I got highlights.
Highlights. They're all filled out.
Just
no,
to
not
annoy
mine.
you. Just to annoy you. They come pre-filled.
I just pay for new issues. There's only one of one.
Oh, no.
Got a
me.
piece of magazine from 3 years ago.
October 2020. There's only one highlight magazine, and I got it made
Awesome.
Only.
And it's the
from
best.
TLC Publishing. We should do it. We should start a new highlights magazine.
Find it out.
It would just be
shit.
Kelk's face. Oh my God, where in the? We should do like where's Kelk book? Like where's Waldo?
Which just make him huge.
Plans, you're the one that can,
No.
Plans, you're the one that can draw. Do it.
It's
No,
all it's a whole bunch of just coffee beans, and you have to find his bald head mixed in within the coffee beans.
Now you're thinking.
or and then we'll release a special edition around Christmas, the 4D book, where you have to stare at it until the image pops out and it's just Kelk's face.
Gotta cross your
time.
eyes.
Wait, no, it could be like a naked picture of him like laying there, like on his side with his hand up behind his head and stuff.
This boner comes out. 40.
Oh my gosh, like George Costanza,
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was picturing, but with Kelk in
the 4 or 5D image. How do they do that? It's impossible. No one knows.
it. No one knows.
They use Higgs boson or something, right, Scott?
That's exactly right. 100%. All right. Well, it was Where in the World or Kelk and Doom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Questions from listener. Yeah, just the one. All right. And the question comes from Ferris Kelk. You're my hero. Okay.
Ferris Kelk, you're my hero.
Would you rather? It's eat your black licorice and Necco wafers for eternity, or die and go to hell where Kelk is waiting for you to make you his assistant roast fluffer.
Those are the choices.
Yeah. Now, is it only? Well, it doesn't specify only black licorice and Necco wafers, so you just have to eat them for the rest of eternity. So I think I'll choose that one because I can eat anything else I want.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, and I would eat toenails instead of being Kelk's assistant roast fluffer.
Yes.
I would eat Kelk's toenails instead.
I would-
Eternity's a long time.
Eternity
You
is a
wanna-
long time for black licorice and
You
Necco
know,
wafers.
If you play your cards right, you'll be assistant roast fluffer. You'll never be the roast fluffer. That's me.
The only
Oh
way
my
to
God.
really get the beans to open up is to fluff them just right.
Assistant to the roast.
That's right.
Lower.
That's awesome. I never said that. You did. I'm assistant regional manager. Assistant.
What's the
to that.
difference? It's lower.
Wait.
You'll never be me. Never.
Wait, Jim's
Dude.
assistant manager. What am I? Assistant to the regional manager. Wait. So that's still higher. No, that's lower.
Dude, it'd be hilarious if I just randomly show up there and I shaved my head and had glasses like Kelk. And I mimicked him like, hey, I'm Kelk.
I'm assistant to the regional roaster.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's how you should do it. No, still be yourself and just make a name badge and put assistant to the roast fluffer.
All right. If I come to town and I visit, I'm doing it.
Okay.
You be the Dwight to his Michael.
That's
Right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's give a wait. Mike,
Settle on everybody. We're fraternizing with customers again.
Michael. Scotch. Can we get a? Oh my gosh. I'm like Kelk in it right now.
Yeah, geez, what'd you have? Ice cream for dinner?
Right.
Yeah. Kelk, we're doing a podcast today. Don't have anything dairy. Okay. What you have? Ice cream.
With a side of yogurt and a glass of milk.
I have no crud. I have no crud on my lips. No, I was gonna say, can you give us a live review of Kelk's coffee? Go.
I haven't tried the new one yet. The
4 out of 5.
one that I had when I was there was decent. It was good.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, how many stars out of 5?
4 out of 5 stars.
Yes.
Just because I want to give
re-
him the best that he gives us.
I I refuse. Yeah, I refuse to give you 5 unless you change your review of our podcast. I draw the line.
Oh my god, I should totally go on as the Loaded Couch freaking email onto Yelp and give him a 4 out of 5 from the Loaded Couch review.
Pretty good.
Wait, you shouldn't have said anything. He listens to the podcast.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Improvement.
He has no idea.
All right, so what was Flan's answer?
I mean, I hate black licorice.
No, it's
I don't mind
absolutely
it halfway
horrible.
through.
It tastes like
real
death.
bad. Yeah, it's real bad.
No, it's not.
But being assistant to the roast fluffer sounds worse.
Did you hear Grandpa Scotch over here?
I heard him. I tried to ignore him.
He sounded like Jim Gavin. He's like, no, it's not.
It's not. It's good stuff.
It's delicious.
Especially when you cover it in salt.
Especially when you cover it in a pill like candy.
No, there's a thing in Sweden. They have salted licorice, and it's black licorice with salt in it. And then they have a really hard one that's even more bitter than the regular black licorice that they sell too. And that one's rough.
You can't eat that. They feed that to sheep.
It's rough, dude. It's tough to get down. I still eat it though. It's fucking bitter as shit, but it's good.
Oh God, it's terrible. You like black
What
licorice.
makes it good? You're just lying to yourself.
What makes
You
it
and
good?
the
I don't know. I think
30%.
the weird thing is I hated coffee. I hated it for the longest time. I went to Italy and I had some really fucking good ass coffee, and now I can drink any coffee there is, and I drink them all black. I drink like if I get like espresso, I just drink it black.
94% of sociopaths or psychopaths drink black coffee, right? You know that, right?
Okay.
It's proven fact. They everybody who was a
It's
psychopath in the interview, they drink black coffee. That's it.
You should have seen. You
You're
should have
like a
seen
bad-
Kelk's face when he asked me how I take my coffee, and I said black. There was a look of appreciation on his face. He did. He smiled and got like this little kind of like glow around him that I was drinking black coffee.
Why does he do it too? He do that too?
I think so. But
He's
I think
like, "You
he's like
taste the
that.
nutmeg
I think he's
and the
like,
honey?"
oh, that's like you're a purist type, you know. Like you're really gonna
My
enjoy
bad.
the flavor of my coffee because you're
Earned
drinking
Mom
it black.
respect.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Oh, you're enjoying those those nutty notes?
He did give me a good little info, but the problem is I can't remember now what he told me. He's like, if you overgrind the beans, I think
much
he said it's
oxygen.
gonna be bitter. If you undergrind the beans, I think he said it's going to be sour. So he said you have to find that medium point in there in the grind of your beans for when the coffee's not too bitter and not too sour. I think those are the two that he said. Yeah, it was interesting. Because I grind my own beans when I make my own coffee. Just saying.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When does chock full of nuts stop grinding?
Yeah, when the coffee-
When the machine
Yeah.
turns off.
just like a pencil sharpener, you just keep grinding until it stops.
No, you put it in, you hit medium bag, and then it just grinds and it's done.
Did you get that from Folgers.com? How do you know that?
You just grind and you open it up, it's all just like air,
Dust.
brown.
Shit,
It's
I
like
overground it.
brown air, like a dust storm. It's like, oh, okay, I guess looks like I'm not making any coffee tonight.
Pigeon, when's the last time you had a cup of coffee?
Oh, geez, does Mocha Java count from Starbucks?
No, but
coffee.
yes. No, it doesn't. I guess it is
It
because
is
it's
coffee.
fucking chocolate coffee.
Yeah.
Did it have an umbrella in it too?
No, it had a paper straw, which I hate. They're terrible. I'll get rid of them forever.
No, they really are bad. I'd rather just drink
Oh
from
my
the cup.
gosh. After like a half of a
2 sips.
10 ounces of soda, it's like deteriorating and it's like falling apart in my mouth.
Well, why?
I'd rather
What
rather
is
destroy the environment.
what is so fantastic about the straws? It's like, why not just make a cup that you can sip out of easily? All you have to
Just
do
drink
is
the cup.
yeah, all you have to do
Yeah,
is put the little tiny
plastic.
hole, like the little mouth hole thing, and then a little like breather hole at the top of it, and it's like done.
No, you just make plastic straws. Who cares?
They already exist.
Yeah.
The environment, you jerk. Jeez, you are so
No one
just
ca- I-
kill the
I'd rather
world.
destroy the
Your daughters are
environment
going to
than have a paper
drown
straw.
in an ocean of plastic straws, and it's
Straws.
going to be all your fault.
Yeah, you know what? And then my daughter had a paper straw, and I didn't say anything. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Ruby's going to go to the ocean. She's going to be like, I want to
No,
see the
it's Ruby.
turtles.
It's Ruby, not Rupee.
Ru-
Okay, let's get it right.
I've got Zelda on the mind. I said Ruby. She wants
No, you
to go
said
to.
Ruby.
All right. And
Play it back.
I'm going to say Droozle too, okay? Does that work?
That's her gang name. I
Okay.
don't know what you're-
Little Droozle.
Droozle's going to become a biologist and have nothing to like look at because all the animals are going to be dead from your plastic straws.
Nothing to research.
That's right.
Yeah, wait until next episode when we start talking about enzymes that eat plastic 6 times faster now. Oh my god, let's destroy the planet 5 times faster and we'll still be okay.
Right. All right. Well, Ferris Kelk, you're my favorite hero. You're my hero. Sorry, not favorite hero. Thank you for the question. I hope your licorice and Necco wafers.
Wait, you say licorice or licorice?
Yes, licorice.
Okay.
I was trying to channel my inner Oi again since you enjoyed so much of my Oi talk
Plans,
earlier.
how do you say it?
Ish.
Yeah,
ISH.
licorice.
Licorice. Okay, not licorice.
No,
Like Lico rice.
That's
I
right.
don't say that.
like
that's
a rice.
rice?
If it's true English, the O makes the I long, so it's Lyco
Oh, here we
and then
go.
rice.
Jesus.
Lico
You
rice.
landscape
That's right.
architects with your Latin.
So thank you for the
Ixnay
question.
on the Icarus lay.
We need to get whatevs on this episode.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, what's he do?
I don't know. He's not working the late.
It's not
night
like he
today-
works
this
making
week.
cardboard boxes.
It's not the boxes. He is very specific. It's not the boxes. He makes sheet cardboard.
Cheek.
Or some
Cardboard's
kind
the
of
business to be in.
wait, is that a cardboard derivative?
No, it's what goes to the box
Of the
makers.
Source.
So it's pre-bent.
I'll make
Uh,
it flat. They bend them up.
Scott, you didn't get it?
What?
Not a cardboard derivative, but the front fell off.
Oh, paper. Yeah, paper products now. Cardboard.
but-
Nope.
Cardboard derivative.
Yeah, yeah. How about rubber?
There he
Nope,
is.
definitely not rubber.
So good. We need him on the show.
Yeah. All right. Dan, beer thoughts.
Love it. Still love it. Would buy it again. Will buy it again.
Okay.
You?
I'm a yay on my Dragon's Milk. It was actually,
Nice.
I mean, for 11%, it didn't have a boozy flavor to it whatsoever. It was smooth. It
Probably
went down
mellowed
nice.
out because it's a stout, right?
Yeah, but I mean, even still, there's some of those that have like that boozy flavor, like the Founders ones that I was drinking have like a boozy upfront flavor. This one didn't at all. That's interesting. All right, pitch.
Sweet though, on the sweeter side.
No,
Oh, here, took a sip.
I did take a sip.
Heard it.
I guess there's a little bit of sweetness in it, yeah,
Okay.
just a bit. All right, Pidge, your thoughts on your beer, your 13.4.
Mock C.
Ding.
C. It's a yay. I'm surprisingly enjoying this.
Okay.
I'm not a
Nice.
big fan of the what is it, beige, bourbon aged, beiged.
Baged, yeah. Well, you said yours
like
isn't- you said yours is
No,
rum barrels.
I know, but I'm saying I'm not a fan of like the aged beers, like the rum, the
Okay.
beige, other
You'd be
stuff. But
raged.
yeah, this is really good. It's really, really good.
All right.
Voice.
All right, well, that's the show. I want to thank everybody for listening. If you have any questions, like I said in the beginning of the episode, while Pigeon wasn't here and he was off doing whatever he wants to with an Icelander, email us at the Little Couch, at littlecouch@gmail.com. You can visit our website at the Little Couch, www.littlecouch.com, at the Little Couch on Twitter, pretty much Little Couch everywhere. We're also starting to upload the episodes now to YouTube, so if you guys have some kind of YouTube fetish that you need to fulfill, you can smash that subscribe button and you'll get our updates of when we're
Smash it.
uploading the new episodes. So check us out there. Otherwise, thanks so much for listening, guys.
Bitch slap that subscribe button
That's right.
now.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Hugs fluffing those beans.
And bit slapping the YouTubes.